Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we will be doing a tarot reading for the death of Gabby Petito. But before I begin, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that you'll get notified of my next upload. I'm uploading a new video every week and I'm offering a free tarot reading for all of my subscribers. So if you would like to have your reading with me, you can just send a message to my email or a direct message to my Instagram. All of the details will be in the description box below. Gabrielle Venora Petito was born on March the 19th, 1999. She was an American woman whose disappearance was the subject of much speculation and coverage in the news media and on social media. Her family lost contact with her in late August 2021 while she was on a van life trip across the western United States with her fiancé, Christopher Laundrie. The return of Laundrie to Florida in their white camper van without Petito on September the 1st and his refusal to comment about her whereabouts led to concerns about her well-being. On September the 19th, 2021, human remains consistent with Petito's description were found in Teton National Forest in Wyoming. An autopsy on September the 21st confirmed the remains were of Petito with a preliminary determination that the manner of death was homicide. Authorities are searching for Laundrie, who has been missing since September the 14th and as of September the 22nd has a warrant for his arrest. The case gained widespread attention due to the amount of audio and video documentation and logistical information around the couple's travels, including police body camera video footage, emergency dispatch call recordings, eyewitness accounts in social media posts, and mobile tracking information. Right, so I'm guessing most of us are aware that this is an ongoing investigation, so we'll probably have more information from now on. But let's just start with the reading. Alright, so from the first deck we have Daughter of Wands, Nine of Wands, Eight of Wands, Ten of Cups, Six of Wands, Strength, Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and Son of Pentacles. So this Daughter of Wands is Gabby's energy, and with this card I feel like Gabby was someone who was easily stimulated by her surrounding. She was easily overwhelmed by the emotion around her. So this could mean that she was an empath, which made her a bit unstable emotionally. I feel like she was struggling with her emotion, especially in her relationship. And the Son of Pentacles here is Brian's energy, and the weird thing is that when I was following this case, I actually channeled more of his energy rather than Gabby's. First of all, when I was watching the police footage, I felt a strong emotion from Brian, especially when the police talked to him about the scratches on his face and his body. The emotion that I get from Brian was shameful, like as if he was enraged during that conversation. He felt like he was humiliated for some reason, and this caused him to feel angry, but not towards the police or anybody in particular, but it's just about the situation that he was in. So when finally the police told him that he was the victim, he laughed. And this shows how relieved he was that the police didn't see him as what he thought they would. Another time I had this vision, but all I can see was him standing up and looking down. It was as if I was laying down on the ground and I can see him standing beside me and looking down. But that was all. So I feel like this was what happened after he killed Gabby, that he was looking at Gabby's body before leaving her lifeless body there. Now the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles here, I feel that these two cards are about Brian's behavior in this relationship. The Seven of Cups here is about him manipulating Gabby's emotion. He's good at gaslighting her. And the middle cup here that is upside down, for me this symbolizes that he would try to flip the truth or told Gabby something totally different from what he told her before. And this caused Gabby to be overwhelmed with this because it made her question her reality. Now the Seven of Pentacles here is about how good he is at making her feel special. I believe that he did a lot of things for her, but this act was part of his way of manipulating her feeling towards him so that she would think that she owed him. This is just a mind game that he played so well at. Now with the Nine of Wands underneath the Daughter of Wands here, I feel like this card shows that for Gabby, the relationship was getting heavier and heavier, but she tried so hard to hold on to it. And the Eight of Wands is about how she felt that her relationship had progressed faster than she expected. I feel like during this trip they argued more than usual, and because of the limited space that they had, she didn't have enough time to let her emotions sink in or understand what was really going on. Now the Strength card here, for me this is about how after they were separated by the police, I feel like Brian made his way back to her. I believe that he said something that she wanted to hear and convinced her to continue this journey. And the Six of Wands is the result of this, that they then made up and tried to put everything behind them. But the Ten of Cups here, although this is a positive card, but in this case I feel like this shows that Gabby actually needed more time to process everything, to process what happened, and also to process her emotions. Like I said, because they had limited time and space, the issue was not solved properly. So they ended up arguing back and forth, so then this continued. Now let's just draw more cards to get more insight about this case. Alright, so from the second deck, we have Five of Wands, Knight of Wands, Four of Swords, the Moon, the Death card, High Priestess, King of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and Eight of Pentacles. Now from the second deck, we can see that we have more intense vibe from all of this, because we have the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. But this Five of Wands shows that Gabby was struggling on her own, internally, but she probably couldn't really hide her mood. Like Brian would be able to know that she was feeling something or hiding her feeling. And these three cards here, I feel that this shows how it went down. They had continuous arguments. During one of these arguments, something up, adding more emotion to the argument. And what happened was, so this Knight of Wands, I feel like this is Brian's energy, but this is his energy when he was full of rage once again, I think that he felt an intense sense of emotion, and this time because there were no people around them, there were no police, he could do whatever he felt like to release this emotion. And what I feel happened was that he then choked her until she stopped moving, until she stopped fighting. And the Four of Swords here is about the aftermath, that he spent some time sitting there looking at what happened, looking at Gabby's body, and he was processing what happened. Then the Death card represents what happened, and the Moon card, as well as the High Priestess here, I feel like there are a lot of unanswered questions about her death. And on top of that, I also think that the police will not be releasing a lot of information to the public. But another thing that I picked up about these two cards is also about Brian, that he is hiding and that it will take a while for the police to finally catch him. And this could also mean that we will have more unanswered questions about what happened to Gabby. And this could play out in a lot of ways. For example, Brian is finally caught, but he would not talk about what really happened, or that the police wouldn't be able to find him. Or even worse, it could be that Brian would then kill himself and just keep all the answers to himself. But I think that it will be less likely because he's full of himself. I don't think that he would kill himself, especially because I feel like he had help from his parents, so he is supported. Now the three cards here, this is about how Brian told his parents about what happened. The King of Pentacles here is his father's energy. I don't know, for some reason his energy is strong in this case, because you see that we also have Father of Pentacles as the shadow card from the first deck. This could mean that the father is the one that is able to pull some strings in order to help his son. Now the Five of Swords here shows that the parents went crazy at first after they have this information about what happened to Gabby. I feel like they asked him a lot of questions, like detailed questions about what happened, in order for them to be able to know what they're into and how to cover this up. Now the Eight of Pentacles here is about how then they plan to get Brian as far away as possible, and also about the plan to cover this crime. Now from the second deck we have Ace of Wands as the shadow card, and for me I feel like this shows that they were planning to go back to where Gabby was and do something about her body. But then they changed this plan, maybe because they knew that the police were already all over this case. But I feel like it was their initial plan to get back to the crime scene and remove Gabby's body, probably in order to help the son. Well, I'm picking up another message from the Moon and the High Priestess here. I feel like these cards could be talking about where Brian is hiding. He's either hiding near a body of water, or that he crossed a body of water to get somewhere else. So the oracle cards that we have are Breathe, Clairaudience, and Creative Writing. The Breathe card here, unfortunately, I feel like this is about how Gabby passed away, that she was out of breath. Now the Clairaudience as well as the Creative Writing here both show me that Brian stays in contact with someone through calls and text. However, I feel like this will not be obvious. Like he would probably stay in contact with the family, but through someone else or using something else so that the police wouldn't be able to trace him back to where he is. But I hope that the police get to him as soon as possible. The sooner the better, because Gabby didn't deserve this and her family deserves to know the truth. Alright, so that is all the reading for the death of Gabby Petito. I really hope that this case will be solved as soon as possible, and I hope that Brian pays for his crime. Anyways, this is for entertainment purpose only, so I don't mean to offend anybody. I would like to hear your thoughts about this case and this reading, so please share it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next Unsolved Cases reading.